at the end of the day, once your pay comes through and you write that check to that organization, that is the best feeling in the world. I'm going to tell y'all, that is when I go up to that school and I'm able to give them a over $3,000 check for the elementary school my kids go to, and I know that it's supporting my children and their school, that is the best feeling in the world, because I know those kids are going to benefit from that. The other is it can help you grow your business. So yes, you're giving up your commission in a fundraiser. That's one thing you do. Now, you don't have to give up your entire commission. I do, but not everybody can. If you have a team, then you make on your wholesale. So that helps to recoup some of the cost of your fundraiser flyers. So you can, but it's going to help grow your business. You can gain recruits from fundraisers. Where's that? There it is. One thing I do with my fundraiser flyers that go out, and 750 of these go out to kids. There is a $99 sticker stuck on every one. And I recruit my kids to do this. My kids are 12, now they're 12, 7, and 4. And my 4-year-old will put these $99 stickers when I'm doing all of those flyers. So we sit in the living room, it's a family affair, and they slap them on there. So you put those on there. You never know who's looking for the opportunity. Let's see, lost my place. Booking more parties and generating repeat customers. I can't tell you the number of repeat customers that I've had from just fundraisers. And they've become not only customers, a lot of them have become friends. And they do parties. During the slow months, they're always my customers that order every month. So I've found several new customers through fundraisers. It's a chance to reach outside of your friends and family and your regular customer base. Others will be working your business for you. When you got 750 little kids out there running around going, will you buy from me? They're working your business for you. So you've got others out there working for you. And I tend to talk a lot about the elementary school fundraiser because that's my favorite one. Because I like dealing with all the kids. I love to see their happy faces when I give them their prizes. So it doesn't mean that's the only one I do. You can do multiples, like I said, but you'll see me refer to that one a lot. It's great advertising, and it makes your name more recognizable in the community because you're going to have every single thing labeled. Now, this is a small label, but you can label it with big label. My catalogs have big labels on them. I don't have one with me, but my catalogs have big labels on them. But label everything, and you'll see inside my packets I have everything with my information. Okay. You get points towards incentive trips. When incentive trips are going on and you have a fundraiser going on, those sales will give you points towards those incentive trips. So that's another one. You get PRV to work towards the annual sales award, which is a $1,000 bonus that you get around convention time. So that actually paid for my family reunion last year. It's that $1,000 bonus. I was able to go on that moment. So there's so many pluses to it that you don't think about. Yes, you're giving up your commission, but you're blessing someone else, and in turn, you're getting blessed. And you always want to give in the true Scentsy spirit. If you don't feel, if it's really hard for you to write that check, if it is really hard and you're going, I do not want to give up my money, fundraisers may not be the opportunity for you. You may be better at parties, doing your parties and doing your sales and things like that. So always give in that true Scentsy spirit because that's where it's going to mean the most. So next, where do you find these fundraisers? You make a list of all organizations that you know that do different fundraisers. That's the first thing you want to do. So when you go home tonight, sit down and make a list of all organizations you can think of that do fundraisers. And on that list, you're going to go through and you're going to talk to them and you're going to find out what kind of fundraisers they do. Now, the one thing you want to do is make sure if they do a fundraiser, if they do fall fundraisers, you want to be talking to them now, if it's an organization. You want to advertise your fundraisers on social media. That can get you out there. You never know who's looking on, that's where I got the last one I did, social media. I advertised on social media. They said, I didn't realize Scentsy did fundraisers. Yeah, we'd like to do one. Let people know you do them. Place fundraiser stickers on everything. We've already covered that. Those fundraiser stickers are amazing. Put them on front of your catalogs. Put them everywhere on all of your products. Because like I said, a lot of people don't realize we actually do fundraisers. I did a fundraiser for a mission trip. I had a girl that was going on a mission trip, and she needed a fundraiser. She was trying to raise the funds. We actually did it as a home party. Instead of using fundraiser flyers and letting people go out, we did it as a home party. And that home party, along with her outside orders, we were able to raise around $400 for her mission trip. No, it was more than that, but that's what I was able to give to her. So that you can do so many different things. Be knowledgeable about your fundraisers. So when you're approached about it, make sure you know what you're talking about, because you don't want to tell them, oh yeah, I'll give you 50%. Because that's what a lot of fundraising, the professional fundraising companies get back. You don't want to tell them, yeah, I can compete with that, I'll give you 50%. Make sure you know and be knowledgeable so you know what you can give back and what you can offer them. Now, the best thing you can offer an organization as a Scentsy consultant when you offer them the fundraiser, you may not be able to give them the 50% that another company can give them, but another company ships their product to them. They have to get volunteers to unpack. They have to get volunteers to give out forms. They have to get volunteers to do everything. As a Scentsy consultant, you can offer that. You can offer your services. You make sure you do everything for them. You have their packets ready to go. When I deliver to the school, I have them set. They're ready to go. I make up a PTO form and have it approved by PTO. I have it all set, ready to go. And there's usually a teacher instruction form on the front. They go in the teacher's boxes, ready to go. The PTO has to do nothing. So then, when it comes back to me, I go up there, I collect all the forms, everything's done. The PTO has to do nothing. When the product comes in, I package it. I package it per child, or I package it per customer, and then every customer per child. So it's delivered, and I go deliver to each child's classroom. And that is a lot of product, and it is a lot of work, but it's well worth it, because after we did 2 of them, we did a fall one and a spring one. I didn't say, I thought, well, the school's not going to want to do another one. I really don't want to approach them again. I'm going to be bugging the PTO. But I got a call last year at the end of the school year from the PTO president, and she said, hey, I was just at a PTO meeting, and we voted Scentsy as our fall kickoff fundraiser. Do you want it? And I said, yeah, I want it. It'd be crazy not to. And I said, but I'm not going to ask y'all for it again, because I just was, and this goes to show, you have to ask. I wasn't going to ask, because I was afraid I was bugging them. And she said, well, it was brought up, and we all were saying we'd be crazy not to do it. Why wouldn't we do it? Because that's the easiest $3,000 we've ever made. Because they had to do nothing. I did it all. And, well, me and another consultant. I split that one with another consultant. So, but we did it all. And that is what sets us apart with our fundraisers from all these fundraiser companies. Let's see. You may want to be prepared to do a presentation. Some organizations want you to do a presentation. Just do a small presentation. Show them what your product is. Tell them what you can do for them. Show them, make sure you show them that we don't just have $30 and $40 warmers. make sure you show them that we have $3 scent circles. We have $9 hand sanitizer packs. We have $5 bars that people want refills on. We have these products that are affordable because that tends to be everybody goes, well, why would we want to do this if it's $30 warmer, it's a $40 warmer. They don't see the small products. And when you point out the range of prices, and I have people order 1 scent circle on fundraisers. I have had people order 1 light bulb on a fundraiser, but they do it to support that fundraiser. Let's see. Okay, so now you have your first fundraiser. What do you do now? And I've covered some of it already. Depending on the size of the fundraiser, you can use your regular catalogs. I've done that with the small ones. Or you can use the showcase brochures, which is what I love to use because these are so easy. These are easy for customers to flip through. They're easy to point out prices. And the organization can earn more money because there's not combine and saves in here. So people buy everything separate. If they're buying 6 bars, they're paying $5 a piece for those bars. That increases what the organization gets. That increases their funds. So I love the I love the showcase brochures. They're perfect. And I always package them up like this. If it's, like I said, if it's an individual, they may prefer the catalogs. Some do. I've had them do that. Let's see. With large fundraisers, I usually leave them open. Are we doing time? You're good? Okay. With large fundraisers, I usually leave them open 2 weeks. Especially with the schools, I like to start at the beginning of the month. And I'll run it 2 weeks, collect everything. It usually takes about a week to get the check from the school. But all organizations are different. And then that way we can close it out by the end of the month. Make sure whatever month you're running that fundraiser in, you can close it out by the end of the month because that way you can get them their check by the 10th of the next month when you get paid. If not, you're going to have to wait. If you close it out on the 1st, you're going to have to wait an entire month to get them their money. So just make sure. Lost my place. If at all possible, have all checks made out to the organization so you're not dealing with individual checks that could possibly bounce. I do take credit cards with mine. I have had denied credit cards or declined. It's usually not a problem. The people meet me with cash or they give me another card. Some people prefer not to take credit cards, but I do. But that's a personal preference, something that you're going to have to decide when you do your fundraiser. Do y'all do credit? Do you take the credit cards? You do? You take them?
Y'all just use like the Square or the PayPal thing?
I run it on Scentsy when I run the orders.
Yeah, put your order in, just put it in. And
That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I just run it like that. I don't take it right then and there because they write it down on the order form. Yes.
The envelope that you're holding.
Yes, ma'am.
Order form on the front of it.
Here. You can take that with you since you asked a question.
Thank you.
And that'll kind of show you a little bit of, there's order forms, the order forms on the inside.
Oh, okay.
They usually, a lot of them will put it all out here though. These are the Scentsy packets. And I have it all put together.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let's see, where was I? I'm sorry.
Can we see one of the, I want to see the note that you write to the PTO.
Yeah, sure.
Football.
Here, y'all can just pass that around. Did my football fall? Okay. I've already gone over the best selling point is you. And the customer service that you provide to those customers. I'm going to tell you, my last fundraiser with the school, first 2 were great. The last one was wonderful. Most they sold almost $11,000. It was like 10.9 something. And like I said, I split it with another consultant that's in my downline. And she was really, really busy working another job. So she hired her brother to package it all up. big mistake. Her brother did not label any of her product, and he messed up a lot of orders. So at that point, I was getting call after call after call with messed up orders. But the best thing, I mean, we handled it. We handled it professionally. We took care of those customers. And the school, I talked to the PTO president, and she's like, we had no idea. We haven't heard any bad stuff. So because we took care of those customers and we did it so promptly, we made sure we got with them. We switched out whatever it was. We gave them extra stuff. We did what we had to do, and we made them happy. And that's what you're going to have to do. Because there can very easily, when you're working with large fundraisers, you can very easily have mistakes. But just take care of it. And I promise you, when you take care of it, you're going to have new customers for life. Let's see. I've already covered all that. Make sure you have a definitive cutoff date for your fundraiser. Don't let it just go on and on, because what happens, we have customers, we have Scentsy customers, and you all know, because you all have them, that call you and say, where is my product? I ordered it a week ago. I need my bar.